Mega breaking news. Bad news for all Manchester City fans. Fantastic news for everybody else in the Premier League. I hope I'm paying enough respect here as a rival fan to Pep Guardiola when I say that. Don't want to take anything away from Pep Guardiola and what he's achieved, but City are screwed. Pep Guardiola is officially leaving Manchester City. News broke tonight from David Ornstein, Fabrizio Romano. Any journalist who's anyone has reported this news tonight. I've seen it. I've seen the reports coming out from the weekend. I was talking about it on FUTV. The impact this will have for every other football club. The impact on the transfer window coming up this summer with City going in against Manchester United for certain targets. With no Pep Guardiola there, what does it mean for their targets now? Do they look away from Manchester City because Pep's no longer there? This is a club with not much behind it apart from Pep Guardiola's era. That's it. In Premier League, they have won a couple of titles, but City are known for Pep, and he is leaving at the end of the season. On top of this, it is Enzo Maresca who is coming in to replace Pep Guardiola. Now, City have this mad idea that because Maresca worked under Pep Guardiola, he knows the staff, he knows the system, he knows everything about Manchester City, that he is going to be the perfect replacement. Romano saying it was always Maresca. There's not even a thought of another manager coming into Manchester City. This has to delight the rest of the Premier League and world football, because I'm sorry, you cannot replace Pep Guardiola with Enzo Maresca. I don't care what anybody says. Yes, employing from within and somebody who knows Pep, knows the systems, knows what Manchester City want to do. But Pep's lost his backroom staff. That's gone. It wasn't just him. It was the team that came with him. That is not there anymore. I'm sorry. I don't care how well run City are behind the scenes in terms of what they do, recruitment and the structure they have got, their academy level players. Enzo Maresca is not Pep Guardiola. This is horrific news for every other Manchester City fan right now, but fantastic news for everyone else in the Premier League, in particular Manchester United and the transfer targets this summer. Do Manchester United now hold an advantage in getting Elliot Anderson? It is blockbuster. It's absolutely blockbuster. I did make sure that I paid my respects to Pep Guardiola at the top of this video because Manchester City are nothing without him. I'm just going to say that. They're not the same team. It's the same with any club. Look at Jurgen Klopp. Look at Sir Alex Ferguson. Now it's Pep Guardiola's time. Manchester City's downfall is coming. Has Pep Guardiola left because he just doesn't have the love for the game anymore? We've seen him. We've seen everything that's happened to him in his personal life. It's fallen apart there. And look, sad to see it is, but the demands of football and the Premier League have taken its toll on Pep Guardiola. He doesn't play the same football anymore. It's no longer tiki-taka. It's kind of boring, to be honest. And players that have left, there is no replacement for them. Has the structure and obviously the recruitment drive at Manchester City let Pep down. He cannot play the way he wants anymore. Everything that Pep has built at Manchester City, I feel, is now going to be taken apart and have to be restructured because you cannot replace that setup and what Pep brought. The reason City ran so well is because Pep got more out of his players. The demand, the drive, the willingness to play and give everything for Pep Guardiola. You only have to listen to interviews like what Kyle Walker did and what he got from Pep Guardiola, what he got out of Kyle Walker. It is that important to have the right man at the top of everything. It does not matter what happens at the club. When you are competing for titles and you're looking to go out against the best in Europe, you need the best manager. City had it, and now it's gone. Some people will obviously hit the rumour mill on the 115 charges. Has everything that's happened behind the scenes affected Pep Guardiola? And is he jumping ship? I mean, it will tarnish what he's done at Manchester City. If City get brought up on any of these charges, of course, nothing is set yet and nobody's guilty yet. As we all know, we're still waiting for the verdicts to come out of that case between City and the Premier League. Could it have actually leaked out to people at City that they might be in trouble? It's speculation right now. When you just keep it down to the football, it doesn't really matter. City are going to be weaker next season because of this. And I'll say it one more time. When it's Manchester City with Pep Guardiola, players will go. I'm sorry. Maresca just does not cut it. And I am absolutely ecstatic as an opposition fan. Gutted we're losing another one of the quality managers in the Premier League. Overall, as a football fan, you want the best managers in the Prem. But Pep Guardiola leaving Manchester City, as them being our closest rivals in the Premier League, obviously on the map, it is good news for Manchester United. It's fantastic news. The pressure has got too much. 2 seasons without a Premier League, as Arsenal are just about to be pretty much handed the title tonight by beating Burnley. I do believe that this is it now for them, and that dominant era has officially ended. It's been a decade's worth of Pep Guardiola football, and like many have said, he has changed the way that people play football now, and the way that people look at football and coach it. That's gone, and I think it has been fizzled out a bit, the Pep Guardiola style football. It has, and I think it's been draining him. We've seen the images of Pep Guardiola scratching his head and all of that crazy episode. Obviously, like I said, his personal life has been affected badly by it. Also, the demands of the Premier League are that you cannot let off for a minute. And as soon as you do, as soon as the cracks start to appear, they turn into big gaping holes. And we have seen flaws in Manchester City this season. We've seen it last season also. 2 seasons for Pep without that major trophy. I know he's won cups in between. Last season was his first in a long, long time, I think ever, that he's not actually won anything. And now you're seeing, obviously, that taking effect. And one more season wasn't on the cards. Romano, Ornstein, like we said, has confirmed it. Pep Guardiola has gone. It's the end of an era. I need you to get into the comment section. Where do Manchester City finish next season with Maresca? Do Manchester City now fall back into the pack? Is it people trying to hunt down Arsenal now? The two of the best managers that the Premier League has seen over the last decade have now gone in the last 2 years. And Jurgen Klopp at Liverpool, a couple of seasons back now, and now Pep Guardiola. That dominant era of Liverpool and Manchester City. And I don't care what anybody says, Liverpool were run just as good as Manchester City were. In fact, Arne Slot went and won the league the season after with Klopp's team. Now look at Liverpool. This could be the same for Manchester City. And more importantly, again, for us Man United fans, this surely has to give us the advantage for Elliot Anderson this summer now. Why would you want to go to City without Pep Guardiola? Maresca has done nothing in the Premier League to warrant being enough for players to look at City and go, I've got to go there. Surely this is the perfect opportunity for United now to go in and get their top target. Let me know what you think, everybody. This is absolutely blockbuster news tonight. So it's been rumoured. There has been stories going around that this might be happening. Now confirmed. Pep's time at City is done. He's leaving alongside Bernardo Silva, alongside John Stones. The old City guard, they're all gone. Along with the staff. Is this now the end of Manchester City as well? Get in the comments below. Make sure that you do put a like on the video as well. And of course, subscribe to Adam FC. I'll see you all in the next one. This is big.